What's up, guys? It's you, and welcome back to episode number 19 of Pokemon Showdown Live that we're doing here on the channel. And just a few things before we start the episode. Number one, I have gone ahead and changed my Showdown layout because I thought it was time for kind of a change of pace. And I was getting kind of bored of the standard Showdown layout. And also, okay, that is not what I meant to open. That's like another team. So, I decided to tweak the team a little bit because I felt that it wasn't very good, to be honest. So I changed it to this team right here, which is very similar because it uses the same Aerodactyl, Gallade, Greninja, Gengar, and Thundurus sets, but it adds a Greninja, which over a Thundurus, or a Landorus, just because I think its coverage is going to really help my team beat things that it could not in the past, which is nice. And also, I've made this team today, I've made this team today, I've made this core today, and I just made that UU stall team, and then this team was passed to me by Invoker, which I want to try in the future. But you know, it's whatever. We're just going to go ahead and grab a match. I've done a lot of team building today, and I've also done a lot of homework today. So, looking at this guy's team, he has a pretty cool team, which basically has Mega Sceptile, this, which may be Memento stuff. This is probably his lead rocker. Or that could be rocks, or that could be rocks. So he has three possible rockers. I'm going to lead Aerodactyl either way, as he ends up leading with his Greninja, which is fine. I think right here I'm just going to go ahead and click Stone Edge. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead. I'm actually going to click Earthquake because I really want damage. And he is Scarf Greninja, goes for the Ice Beam. That kind of sucks. Doesn't get the freeze, which is nice, and I get off 57%. I kind of want Rocks this battle, so I'm going to go into Bisharp, because Bisharp will be able to tank this hit, as he predicts that very nicely, goes out into his Skarmory. I don't really care. I'm going to go out into Aerodactyl before he gets up his Rocks, which is kind of a risky play, but ends up paying off for me, and I'm able to go ahead and get up my Rocks, which will help me a lot when dealing with his team, and almost forces him to defog, which is nice. So right here, I'm just going to go straight away for the I'm going to go for the Iron Head right here, and that may seem like a really weird play, but I want to flinch him a couple of times and then let him defog against me. That's, oh, I get 2 crits. He ends up whirlwinding out into Greninja, which is awesome, so as long as I'm able to, I think I can actually knock him out with an Ice Beam, so I'm going to go ahead and go for that right now. And I am able to knock him out. So thanks to 2 crits and a flinch, I'm able to knock out that Skarmory, which is a huge threat to my team, and now basically lets me have my way with a lot of his team. He ends up going out into Mamoswine. I'm not sure why he'd go out into this, to be honest. Ice Shard is going to do a little, but it's not going to do any crazy amount. I'm just going to click Hydro. He makes a double into Whimsicott. I'm not sure what he was trying to accomplish right there, but I don't really mind it. Right here, I know he can sub, but I'm going to go out and Aerodactyl, predicting the Stun Spore or the T-Wave. And I think this is my best play because it allows me to sack something, as he ends up going up for the Encore, which is nice. And that means I can go out into my Gengar right here, I think. Actually, I'm going to go out, yeah, what do I go out into? Gengar beats this, beats those 2 things on his team, and helps me beat Sceptile. So Sceptile's a problem. Actually, I want Bisharp around, so I'm going to go out into Gengar. Just because I can cover Mamoswine in other ways, and I'm just going to go ahead and click Sludge Wave right here. Hey, if he misses his T-Wave, I'm not going to be mad. Ends up going for the Leech Seed, but that Whimsicott is not going to live that attack anyway, so I am not too bent out of shape about that one. Ends up going out into Mamoswine right here. I don't really care. I'm going to click Focus Blast and hope that I hit. If I hit, this is amazing, and I have knocked him out, and I do. So Gengar is on point today, hitting his Focus Blast. He ends up going out into Sceptile right here, which will outspeed me no matter what. I'm just going to go ahead and sack this thing. It has done its job very nicely. Actually, I outspeed because he tried to get cute with his EV spread on speed and not run max speed. So I'm going to be able to win that match right there off of forfeit. And we've only been running for 4 minutes and 20 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and grab another match right here. And I hope you guys are enjoying this new kind of layout. I like the backgrounds a lot. But we had a really fat team, almost stallish. Looks like Mega Sableye stall. So this is going to be interesting to break. Sneeze! Sorry about that, guys. I had to sneeze. As you guys can tell, I'm going to lead Aerodactyl, because Taunt lead Aerodactyl will stop something from getting up Rocks, which is nice. He ends up leading Sableye. That's fine. I think he's gonna Willow or something. So I'm gonna go out into Gengar right here. Because Gengar doesn't mind a Willow. If he knocks off, then I'm in trouble. Ends up going for the Calm Mind right away, which I do not like. So I'm just going to go ahead and click Shadow Ball. As that was a dumb play. I should have clicked Sludge Wave, as he ends up revealing Shadow Ball of his own and knocks me out. However, I think Gengar, or not Gengar, what am I talking about? I'm going to go out into Bisharp right here, because I feel like he's offensive. So I'm going to click Knock Off right here. Hopefully, if I get a crit, I'm not going to be too bent out of shape. I mean, you know, it's whatever. That knockoff did nothing. He goes for Calm Mind again. I'm going to go for the Iron Head because I have to flinch him right here. Come on. Awesome. Actually, if I get just one flinch along the line right here, like right here, a flinch would be amazing. And I could stop him from being a complete nuisance this entire battle. So hopefully I can go ahead and get a flinch right here. If not, it's okay. But, you know, it's whatever. I still don't have my rocks up, and I lost Gengar, which kind of sucks, because now it's going to be harder for me to break flinch. Okay, I lived that Dark Pulse pretty handily. I was kind of hoping he would go for Shadow Ball and give me the drop, but no such luck. It's okay. I'm just going to knock him out with the Iron Head, but now I have to preserve Bisharp because I need it to take on Sylveon, actually. Because Sylveon's actually a pretty bit... Actually, I have Gunk Shot. LOL. Right here, the way he brings us in, I think he's offensive. But I'm just going to go out in a Mega Aerodactyl anyway, as he ends up going for the Lava Plume, getting the burn, that's fine. I don't think he wants to stay in either way, but I'm going to go for the Earthquake just in case, and I do 48%, which does nothing. Oh, didn't matter, no spread anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and get up my rocks, which is fine. As he ends up protecting, which is nice, so I get essentially free rocks right there. And now I'm going to taunt him as he goes into Gliscor, which is awesome, because now I can stop this thing from being a complete pain in the butt. And I'm going to go out into Greninja. Actually, no, I'm not going to go out into Greninja. What is Gliscor going to do to me? Nothing. Oh, he ends up just forfeiting, which is nice. So we're going to have another triple header. And I'm actually starting to win with this team, which is nice. It's finally kind of coming together. I wanted to use Aerodactyl this week to shake it up. Shake it up! AKA Tsunami. Aerodactyl is different from Azelf, and I just wanted to try something different this week. But anyway, we have a Mega Bro team, so I'm going to lead with... Actually, this team looks really similar to Invoker's team, but, you know, it's whatever. I'm just going to go ahead and lead with my Aerodactyl right here, because Aerodactyl, frankly, can taunt anything at once turn 1, which is really nice, and then I can get on my rocks. If he leads Breloom, which he leads P2, I'm fine with this. I'm just going to go ahead and get up my rocks. If he freezes me, that sucks, or if he paras me, that sucks. Don't para, please, please, please. Awesome. So I'm going to go straight away for the taunt right here, because it kind of, he's going to knock me out right here, which is fine. And then I can go out into my Bisharp. And what Bisharp does is it forces him out into something else. And I'm just going to go straight away for the Iron Head, because I'm fairly certain he doesn't want to stay in. Okay, he wants to stay in and lose that Eviolite, though. He's going to go ahead and not para me, which is nice. And I'm just going to click Knock Off, meaning I get rid of his Eviolite. He can't recover. Don't para, please. Awesome. So I will be able to knock him out with this next Iron Head right here. I got a crit. It didn't matter. I knew his spread. But you know, you guys get the whole deal. I'm gonna go into Greninja right here, because Greninja actually takes Slowbro on pretty well. He ends up going for Scald. I don't have Dark Pulse on this set, but I have HP Grass. He's gonna go out in a Scrafty, which is fine, because I get to go ahead and hit him with an HP Grass right here, which is gonna do 22%. I see no item. I kind of suspect a Soul Best. He could be just like Life Orb or whatever, but I'm gonna go into Bisharp, anticipating the Dark type attack. Yes, I'm going for it. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. He ends up, yeah, he goes for the knockoff right here, which is fine. He knocks off my Assault Vest, and I'm gonna flinch him real quick, because that's the thing I can do. I kind of want to, I don't think he's realistically going to switch his Slowbro into my Bisharp, and I don't end up getting the flinch, but I'm not too bent out of shape over that. But right here, I'm going to actually go into my Glade, and I kind of want to see if he knocks off, because that'll be pretty hilarious, but I'm not going to go ahead and do that. I'm just going to Mega Evolve straight away, go for the close combat. He ends up going out into Clefable, which is a good switch, and he's going to go for the Moonblast right here, so I'm just going to go out into Gengar. And the great thing about Gengar, I'm really loving Gengar in ORAS OU, just because Oh, he goes for the Fire Blast, so that's cool that I dodged that. I'm just going to click Sludge Wave, and something dies. The thing I'm really loving about Gengar and ORAS OU is how well it meshes with a lot of offense. And I feel like that's a really, really, really valuable asset for Gengar, because it is right now the most prominent spin blocker in all of OU, even though it has a horrible matchup versus Sandrush Excadrill. But you know, like, a lot of things have a really unfavorable matchup versus Sandrush Excadrill. This guy realizes this dies, right? He's Scarf Breloom. Okay, I just got beat by a Scarf Breloom. That's cool. I'm gonna go out into Excadrill right here, and that sucks, because now I have to rely on a Sludge Wave Gunk Shot hitting to win the game. I'm just gonna go straight away for the Zen Headbutt right here. That is not gonna be able to KO him, but I think I live a Moonblast. I'm gonna Swords Dance. I'm going for it. Do I live? I live pretty handily, so I'm gonna go straight away for a Zen Headbutt right here. This should be able to knock him out. If not, I'm just gonna flinch him real quick, but I am going to be able to knock him out, which is nice. We'll see what he decides to go into. Ends up being Slowbro. I have Knockoff. We're gonna see how much this does. I think I win the game regardless at this point because I have Greninja, but you know, I guess I could still lose. Knockoff is going to do 41% at +2, so that shows you how good Slowbro is. Right here, I'm going to go out into my Greninja, and I'm just going to go ahead and click HP Grass, because I think that is my best play right here, and I will be able to knock the Slowbro out. It also gives me a resistance to one of that thing's stabs, and HP Grass didn't do that much the first time. I think I'm going to go for the Gunk Shot right here, and I am able to knock him out. That's oh, I'm not able to knock him out. I'm going to die, aren't I? Yep. So that sucks, because now I have to rely on him missing a Rock Tomb to win the game. So I guess, like, I should have suspected Scarf Breloom, but, like, Scarf Breloom is a completely out of the ordinary set. I'm actually going to just go for the T-Wave right here, hoping to get the Para. I don't get the Para, and he's able to knock me out. So, you know, props to you, Zappo Dracula, for using Scarf Breloom. I did not see that one coming. Alright, so, props to you, man. I didn't see that coming. That's good on you for using that. And we're at about 12 minutes, so I'm going to call the recording right here. So if you guys did enjoy today's episode of Pokemon Showdown Live, please make sure to leave a like. It really does help show support for the stuff that I'm doing here on the channel. Also, make sure to answer today's comment question of the video, which is... we're going to go ahead and say, what's one set that is like, oh man, I didn't suspect that, but just really ended up coming back to bite you in the butt at the end of the game? Obviously, for me, it was Scarf Breloom in this battle, which, you know, like, isn't, like, I've seen people run it before, but it's certainly not one of the most common sets. Yeah, you know. And with that, I urge you guys to subscribe if you guys are enjoying the constant content, and with that, I'll catch you on the flip-flop.